Alrighty then. So we have this Leaflit situation. This Leaflit situation has been going fucking viral for the last few days, man. It's been insane. The AI, the anti-AI bros have been in absolute shambles. The artists have been fighting for their lives because Leaflit made a free AI tool. It's all it takes, baby. It's all it takes. So a little bit of context. I'm sure Rev's gonna give it here, but I like to give my I like to give my own little context. I don't know. It's just that's something I like to do. I don't know why. And it's become a bit of a tradition, right? I do it all the fucking time. But basically, Leaflit made this program that sort of combines PNG tubing and live 2D tracking. So from what I understand, the AI will track your face similar to live 2D, but instead of having a moving VTuber model as fully rigged, and instead of having just a pure, like static PNG, you have it cycles through different sort of animations. So like it detects when you're smiling, right? So when you're smiling, the model will or the program will run the smiling WebM animation. When you're talking, it'll run that talking animation. When I think it it can also track when you do face palms or close your eyes. It's very cool stuff. But that's basically what it is. That's basically all it does, right? And people absolutely started losing their shit over this. Mainly, the usual suspects, the anti-AI crowd and, the fucking artists, right? Nothing too surprising, really. It's funny. Because it's the main reason they're freaking out is because of your AI generating these animations to put into the program. But it's still, you can still use your own actual art in the program. So it's kind of fucking stupid. Let's just get into it, man. Got a Rev video going over it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So in this video, we're talking about the Leaflit situation, or as Asmongold would say, the Leafit situation. But this is someone who I'm sure most of...
It's funny, man. How does Asmongold manage to mispronounce the V2? He doesn't. He call Kirsha Kershey or something like that. He calls Leaflit Leafit.
You are aware of.
So good.
A very overlapping audience. But it comes to me with a very heavy heart that things have gone too far. No. That's right. Leaflit has gone too far. And I'm going to join the countless ankle-biting, 100-follower, virtue-signaling V-tweeters who are currently attacking her to the point of trending on Twitter.
Oh, shit! It's over, man. It's over for Leafit. It's over for the giga-based, racist slime.
Why, you ask? Why?
I'm sorry, award-winning racist slime.
Why such a big shake-up, Rev? Well, I want to be on the right side of history. That's right.
Me
because
too!
all the good people, these self-proclaimed good people, are very mad at Leaflit for reasons that'll be very obvious in just a second. So, What did Leaflit do in this situation? Well,
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Rev. What did my Oshi Leaflit do?
She has provided means to make VTubing more accessible. Yes.
Oh, shit!
That is her irredeemable crime.
Well,
now, this comes in the context of a very loud debate in the VTubing scene about AI. And people, as we've seen, are...
I know, this shit's been going on for days now. I'm honestly impressed that Leaflit managed to enrage the fucking V-tweeters and artists so much to the point where they've been freaking out and bitching over the same thing for multiple days on end now.
Virtue signaling about this. It's mostly
crazy stuff.
Nobody VTubers and V-tweeters who have very strong opinions about this subject, basically saying you're not a VTuber, you're not a content creator, and you're even a terrible person for ever using AI.
Do be like
Leaflit,
that.
who has used AI to produce some very funny content, music videos.
Dude, Leaflet's music videos are so fucking good, man. Fuck more!
Etc. Came out with something...
Make Shinzo Abe proud!
Very useful. A very useful tool. And if it's not obvious already, I'm being very facetious when I say I'm canceling or disavowing Leaflit, okay?
Oh man, you caught me off guard there, Reverend.
But she says this: I'm making a program that is a bridge between PNG tubing and live 2D. It's called Adventurer. You can make a model in less than 30 minutes and add new emotes in less than 5. And she presented this video showing off the software, and this is a really great thing. For those who don't know, PNG tubing is when you literally have a PNG still image while you're waiting to get a 2D live VTuber model, okay? That's kind of the entry point for a lot of people before they get into VTubing. But Leaflit...
And it's, by the way, a lot of these, like, PNGs, art is fucking expensive, man. Like, it's insane, it's so expensive. Like, artists will, like, charge you, like, $100, maybe $200 plus for, you know, art. You know, the models are, you know, 100 or not 100, 1,000 to 2,000 fucking quid. Fucking you know, emotes. Like, if you commission an artist to draw you some emotes, that's also fucking expensive. Like, it's insane. It's insane.
Free of charge.
It's insane that artists think they can be annoying virtue signaling assholes and not get replaced by AI. Like, yeah, sorry, but I think I'd rather get the free art from Grokathy than, you know, commission the artist that is going to continue to push back my projects, not do my projects at all, charge me an insane amount of money, it fucking, I don't know, disavow me for my political opinions.
And by your own
etc.,
efforts,
etc., etc. We've seen it time and time again.
That gap. And a lot of people are very appreciative.
Look at Powder. Powder, you know, she had her whole drama where, you know, the person that made the her customizable model wanted to, you know, control what Powder could do or say with that model, and, you know, they I think they wanted to, like, take it away from Powder as well. Like, it absolutely fucking insane stuff.
Working her magic and changing VTubing forever. We love to see it. I am nothing but amazed of everything she has accomplished so far. Here's another one saying, man, if I had this when I was PNG tubing, the system I came up with used OBS hotkeys and a ton of animated GIFs I paid for. This looks way more user-friendly.
Animated GIFs, man. Like that sounds heavy on your fucking PC, man. Your PC must be crazy.
There's another one saying, Leaflit really is a creator of the people. First, she makes a TTRPG Angel Sword for free, and it gets constant
That's
updates.
right, her TTRPG
now
is free.
She's making this
like crazy.
For free.
Crazy fucking stuff.
If this is what Quangos mean when they say someone is a grifter, we need more grifters. I cannot wait to try.
Hell yeah,
and
brother!
Saying, Leaf out here casually destroying the VGen Mafia. She's releasing it for free. Riggers, as in VTuber riggers, are quaking right now. And yes, they were. To the point of Leaflit trending on Twitter. And of course, when a VTuber, a problematic one like Leaflit, is trending, it brings out the Quangos, as mentioned in the previous post, who are here to virtue signal. But I want to start with...
It's funny, too, because if you think your art is so shitty and unimpressive that AI will replace it no problemo, it says more about you than anything else, my guy. Like you don't see a lot of the big, like super big artists bitching and crying about AI all the time. Whenever I see people bitching and crying about AI, it's mostly smaller, significantly smaller artists or V-tweeters.
This post from Leaflit showing a screenshot that really encapsulates this entire debate. One person mad at Leaflit, quoting her, saying, "More AI in the VTuber space, a big slap in the face to customizable model makers, asset makers, riggers, artists, etc." And then, in the related Discover More tab that was attached underneath, that same VTuber says, "I put in a commission request for PNG VTuber on VGen and no word back after a week. Not even a message."
Well, isn't that ironic?
Ugh. So I canceled it. I'm upset. It was so cute.
See, chat, I'm sorry, but this is why so many people don't trust artists. I'm sorry, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. But this is why people don't trust a lot of artists. Again, I said this on Twitter a while, like a day, I think it was yesterday. I said this on Twitter. I can literally count on one hand the number of artists I would say I trust. And that's because number one, I know them personally, or number two, I've been following them for a very long time now. There aren't many artists I can confidently say that I would recommend to anybody or that I trust, right? There aren't many. This shit right here is why people don't trust artists and why so many just go to AI. It sucks, but
and there you have it.
That's
right?
just the reality.
People are literally trying to virtue signal and cancel Leaflit for providing a free
sucks to suck. I'm sorry.
Tool while providing an alternative that they're upset about themselves because it's not working out. At the end of the day, a lot of people would like to work with more artists, but it's very pricey, or they're getting canceled and their request denied because of wrongthink. We have. I
mean, like, hasn't Kirsha, like, hasn't she been waiting for one model for like 6 years or something like that? And she commissioned another model, and she's been waiting for like 2 years for that second model. Like,
I've seen so many artists refuse
to work
with people for their political beliefs or being problematic, what have you. But a tool like that provided by Leaflit,
a lot of artists
gets rid of all.
A lot of artists are backstabbing fucking dipshits that will, throw you under the bus for wrongthink.
All that. It gets
See it
rid
all
of
the fucking time.
Virtue signaling, because it's a very real thing. A lot of people want to work with artists, but artists have made it very clear, I won't work with you if you're problematic. And even if I do, I'm going to charge a lot. So there is this provided, but people are really mad about it. This user saying, anybody saying, wow, this is amazing, needs a history lesson. This is Leaflit. She spent the last year blazing AI for her own pathetic, lifeless projects. And this is no different. The entire thing is AI-based. AI is not a magic wand to VTubing, and that's true. It's
all right, well, if it's not a magic wand to VTubing, then you have nothing to fear then, right? There's no problem here. If AI isn't a magic wand, then, I mean, what's the problem here? Why are we freaking out? If it's not a magic wand, then why should anybody give a shit? Just, just ignore the AI slop. Let it die in its mediocrity. If it's such a inferior Low effort slop.
Not a magic wand. You still have to make content, but if this
V-tweeters are allergic to making content. That's the problem.
Bridges the gap and allows people to get to a starting point easier, wouldn't that be a good thing? But this person is getting destroyed. 58 likes versus 167 comments. Leaflit saying, "Mom spaghetti." Another comment saying, "It clearly is, and this is the worst it's going to be. The next version is going to be better, and then eventually the AI version will be superior to the traditional live 2D. Clearly it is, LOL. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. They are bodying you in the comments, and you deserve it." And also, who is this judging others? A 33-year-old he/they with 100 followers. Like,
man, he/they. What is a he/they? I don't even know what that is, man.
I'm not here to follow shame, but there is definitely a clear pattern where people with no measured success are coming out and attacking people like Leaflit for providing free resources to
I know, you would think that would be grateful.
Get your career going. And
it's honestly, it's just ankle biting. I think the logic here is that, hey, if I attack Leaflit, who's more or less an acceptable target, I'll be able to cannibalize I don't know.
Speaking of career,
I don't know,
who
man.
is this policing the VTubing scene? Someone with no content. I checked out their Twitch link. No content. The page is not even there. Like, who is this? But here's another VTuber saying, "Can we stop bringing AI into every single creative field? The VTubing community is quite literally built on real human art and hundreds of artists' work. Pick up a pen / serious." And of course, the community is quite literally built on real human art and hundreds of artists' work. Pick up a pen / serious. And of course, they mention VTubing community. There's no such thing.
Yeah, there's no such thing as the VTubing. God damn, what the fuck? It's like I said, I don't even remember what fucking I said it in some drama. The VTubing community is not real. It's fucking bullshit. Okay, it doesn't fucking exist. The VTubing community just refers to really small VTubers that are just a bunch of virtue signalers and fucking V-tweeters.
As a VTubing community,
that's the VTubing community. That's all it is.
If you're focused on a greater community, which often consists of a bunch of virtue signalers in that related scene, you're already missing the mark. Focus on your own community. Big mistake right here. But this idea of just pick up a pen, well, you know what? Some people are not artists. Some people are looking for alternatives to the traditional sources, and that's what Leaflit is providing.
I'm not going to pick up a pen. I don't know shit about art.
100
I'm going to pick up Grokathy. That's what I'm going to do.
Follower person trying to speak on behalf of the quote-unquote VTuber community. But here's another VTuber saying, "Soulless piece of trash is what I think this is. Even if you excuse the use of generative AI, as in, I can't draw, that's why I'm using it, there is so many custom models you can get for dirt cheap." Well, you know what? There's also this option, and people are choosing this option over traditional means because it's easier, it's cheaper.
Yeah, and also I guess accessibility of having a model isn't really the only purpose that somebody could use this for. I mean, what if you don't have a PC or, a laptop that can handle a live 2D model, and I don't know, whatever you're streaming, like if you do React content or you play games or whatever, right? What if you don't have a computer that can handle all that? Well, you have this alternative, right? Which because of the way because of what it uses, it's significantly less heavy than if you were to use like GIFs or live a live 2D model, right? It's significantly lighter on your PC,
and it's more accessible. And then again, you look at the accounts. I mean, the virtue signaling is there. The first thing they want you to know is that they don't support AI, and they has 300 followers.
They.
Again, not trying to shame someone for being a low follower account, but like, there's definitely a pattern here. The people so mad
I'm noticing a pattern, that's for sure.
about this seem to have one thing in common, and it's that their concept is not proven to be tangibly successful. Here's another one saying, not only is this disrespectful to the VTuber cultural as a whole, but trash like this is why computers and phones are stupid expensive now. Wait a second.
Man, thanks, Leaflit. Thanks for raising the fucking RAM prices, you asshat. Jeez. How could you, Leaflit? You know how much I have to pay for RAM because of you now? It's fucked up.
You're blaming Leaflit for phones being expensive. You think this entire scenario...
I know Leaflit's the reason why I have to pay $1,000 or $1,500 for a fucking Steam machine. Fucking chud.
Is the reason why phones are expensive nowadays. I mean, this is like Hassan blaming Israel for everything. Like, really? You're going to blame a problematic VTuber for the price of phones? I think it's a bit of a reach. But of course, Leaflit, as she does with other projects, comes out with a 30-plus minute long update to her system.
Jeez Louise.
Improving things
and
providing more resources for people. And of course, the usual suspects are still very upset.
Coping and seething.
YouTuber Rigger here saying, I hate this. There are hundreds of free
dirty fucking riggers!
VTuber models and assets out there made by artists. You don't need to use AI to be a VTuber. Well, that's your opinion. And of course, well, people chose a different route than you. And of course,
it's as simple as that.
Of course, you hate this so much, and yet in the replies, you promote your own Twitch channel. Like, you hate the situation so much, but you can't help but try to promote yourself in the replies. And it's always funny to see the reply from the original poster getting 8 likes on 2,200 views. Like, no one actually cares about the actual content and supporting it. It's more about getting likes for the virtue signal post. No one cares about the follow-through or your actual content whatsoever. And of course, this person is angry at a free option to get VTubers going because, well, they are a VTuber rigger themselves. This sort of technology, this sort of tool, is literally putting them out of business, and yet they're so mad about it, they're crashing out on people like Leaflit instead of just promoting their own experience, their own portfolio. Like, if you're such a better option and a better route, your work should speak for itself, but clearly they're pretty...
Again, if you're so confident about the work you do, then you have nothing to worry about. Right? I mean, at the end of the day, AI isn't going to replace real art. Right? It's not going to happen. Human art is still going to be something that is, wanted and something. It's not going anywhere. AI art is just a new tool, a new reality that you have to deal with. Right? It's like fucking pictures, with the fucking camera when the camera was invented, right? It's just that all over again.
Secure about that,
Like, tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure, man.
Here's another quote saying, OMG, it looks uncanny.
If you think AI is going to replace you, then probably weren't that good anyway.
AI does not belong in the VTuber/art space. Well, that's according to you with 200 followers. Again, not shaming, just a pattern being recognized.
I'm picking up what you're putting down here, Reverend.
Very disturbing. Really? This is very disturbing to you? Anyways, they continue saying, I saw this account being followed by bigger VTubers and VTube Studio itself, which VTube Studio is the program I'm using right now to live record what I'm using right here, my VTuber model. This is the source basically every VTuber uses, so that's got a sting. And they say, I'm so confused. That account is pro AI, hello? I thought those VTubers and artists don't support AI. Huh? Well, clearly you don't have much of a pulse on the VTubing scene. And of course, imagine the shock when a lot of these...
Yeah, and by the way, like, Leaflit buys a shit ton of art. Like, doesn't she commission art for everything? Like, for her, for Angel Sword, for her TTRPG? Like, she commissions all of that art. I'm pretty sure she has voice actors as well.
Bigger VTubers, including...
Like, she commissions a lot of fucking
VTube
art.
Studio
Like,
just doesn't care. At the end of the day, people don't really care. If you're using whatever source, people don't really care if you're entertaining and you're providing content.
Yep.
And unfortunately, a lot of people in the VTubing scene, they focus way more on what VTubers are saying and what's getting likes rather than the reality. Because the reality is, if you're entertaining, no one really cares. They just want content. And virtue signaling about AI on Twitter is not content people enjoy. But the virtue signaling continues. This person saying, free block lists. Ah, yes. Make sure to alienate yourself from VTubers and virtue signal about this.
I always find it funny when, it doesn't matter if it's an artist or a rigger or whatever, but, when they say, like, oh, we're free block list. And then, they're like bitching and complaining 2 days later about, nobody wanting to like commission them or whatever.
And also try to block.
So good. It's so good.
Are supporting this, but clearly you're not too invested because you didn't block Leaflit. You had to make this quote and interact for what? Attention, I guess. But here's another one saying, if you support this, unfollow me right now, please. There's so many free options, and I myself have been donated customizable models from kind people to start out as a VTuber. You don't need this.
I saw this, and I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
AI garbage. Well, here's the thing. You got a lucky break. You're literally admitting it that you got given models for free. So what if you don't get models for free?
Yeah.
Maybe you should find a free resource like this. I don't know. But of course you can see the, if you support this, unfollow me right now. Is anyone actually doing that? Like seriously, does anyone see this and it's like, oh jeez. I am following this person, but I do support Leaflet's post. I guess I'm going to have to unfollow. It's all for virtue signaling. That's all it is. But here's another one saying, this is insulting to VTubing as being a VTuber has always involved real artists making amazing models, not slop like this. And of course, the same person, when getting bodied in their own replies, says muting this or whatever the other critters say. I know I'm getting bodied. Or
that's
whatever, but you guys in the comments,
it's so good, man.
If you don't want to learn arts and feel proud of what you've created and just have a machine do it for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna learn all. I don't understand. I'm not gonna learn how to fucking draw.
Have fun with.
I number one, I have no interest in learning how to draw, and number two, why would I
trying to copyright your VTuber? I don't really think that is something these individuals are too worried about, but it seems like live and let live is not really your stance. I mean, it seems like it's the opposite. You're mad about people using this. You're calling it slop.
Yeah.
And trying to virtue signal about it seems a bit hypocritical.
A little bit. Just a tad, though. Okay?
But of course, Leaflit would weigh in on this, saying the reason people are so militantly anti-AI is because it brutally exposes their lack of impetus. No more excuses. The walls are crashing down. One is forced to face the monster of their own inaction and lack of drive. And she adds on this reply saying, you can see when they mask off that it's all about maintaining the keys to their kingdom, where this user says, because AI removes any meaning or value.
By the way, people have been going after Juju. They've been going after Juju.
Value to talent, it put the most talented and talentless people on equal footing regarding the result. And she says, good. Now, of course, this is a very convoluted subject, and I know it's one that people feel very strongly about, so I'm very interested in what you guys have to say, but I think the pattern of behavior and the outrage here is very recognizable. We've seen this a million times before in the VTubing scene and across content creation, but anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
Is that a little voice crack reference? Alrighty then, chat. That is the Leaflit. I'm sorry, the Leaflit situation. Absolutely over. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely deep fried. This is my take on it, chat. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you want to use the tool. I've never given a shit if you want to use AI or make AI art, make, AI, I don't know, fucking music. I don't give a shit, right? I've never cared. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think, you're this horrible human being, absolute chud, reincarnation of fucking Hitler over here. I don't believe any of that bullshit. I think that's all fucking bullshit. I think, I honestly, I expected this to happen. It happens every time. I did not expect it to last this long. I will say that. That did catch me off guard. I'm quite surprised that this drama has lasted for as long as it has. I'm surprised that these retards have been, bitching and crying about this fucking tool that Leaflit has released, and she did release it today. By the way, if you're wondering, it's already out. I'll probably leave a link to it in the description of the video. But yes, it's fucking whatever, man. It's a tool. Don't use it if you want to. Don't use it if you don't want to. If you think scary AI is gonna take your fucking job, you're gonna get replaced by the AI and making models or fucking rigging, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. You probably weren't that good to begin with anyway. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. Sorry to be the breaker of bad news here. Sucks to suck.